Yeah, I know that.
Oh, yeah. Well, hello to whoever's watching this, because I don't know who's going to be watching this yet. So I just want to document what's going on in my life. Okay, so let's fast forward. I moved to LA. I'm staying with an aunt, well, with one of my aunts. I literally moved here with nothing at all but experience, work experience. This is where my stuff is, and I have more stuff in the garage. This is where I sleep. This is my stuff. This is an air mattress that comes out and it actually has legs, so you don't be on the floor. It's actually pretty dope. So yeah, I just want to document this because I think there's gonna be an amazing transition. Y'all can see we go from hard times to better times. So yeah, just stay tuned and I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Okay guys, we have come to a point in the video where I really wasn't recording like that. So around this time, I've been in LA 2 months. I hadn't found a job yet. I think a bill or two may have been behind for sure. On top of that, I was living with family, and honestly, when they tell you you don't really know people until you move with them, that is such the truth. I'm not going to indulge on what was going on. However, you just learn, right? It's just a learning process. So, to be honest, I had to deal with things over my head, and I was looking for support. Didn't really get much support that I was looking for in the way that I was looking for. You know, people can only do what they know. But things wasn't looking too good, you know. I had been there 2 months. I still didn't have a job, and I was running out of money, and things just was crazy. So this next clip you're gonna see is me kind of explaining that, and then me realizing that I needed to dig myself out of that hole. I needed to make things happen for myself because nobody else was gonna make it happen for me. You realize who supports you and who don't support you. You realize like the breakdown of everything. For me in that moment, I just had to address everything that was going on in my life for sure. Like anything from the past. Because I didn't have a job, I had nothing but time to work on my healing process, to work on what is the problem, how did I get here, how did I get to be 30 with no job, in debt that I have never experienced before. I had always been good with money. I'm an accountant, for God's sake. Didn't know where to get my next dollar for. Can't really call home to get money because my parents don't really have it like that. They could do what they can, and they did do what they can. Thank you, parents. Love you. But it was just a lot going on at that time. So I'm dealing with this over my head in the household that I'm living in. And honestly, for this duration of this time, I was literally living out of my car low-key. I had a roof over my head. Don't get me wrong. I had a roof over my head, but I was spending a lot of time in my car and I actually, by this time, I hadn't discovered the backyard until the next clip. But then I discovered the backyard, and I spent a lot of time in that yard. And I feel like that yard, watching the grass grow back there and me grow back there, that yard gave me everything I needed in my life. It really birthed me into a new woman. I did a lot of tarot readings in that yard, but I'm skipping ahead a little bit too fast. So we're going to pause, get to the next clip, and then keep going. Well, hello, vlog, or whatever, wherever this is going. I look a mess, y'all can see. Busy bone, low dog, I done got kunta, but it's cool. I just want to show y'all real deal Holyfield. Currently still have no job. Currently still working on closet care. Currently still living with my aunt. Currently low-key ready to give up. Currently feeling uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. Currently trying to get my life together. We're reading It. We're reading Think and Go Rich, and we're also reading Perfect Imperfections by Brene Brown. We're also taking notes. We're also vibing. We're also saging. Baby girl. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I just feel like really, what the fuck am I here for? Why the fuck did I move here? What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, so if y'all watch like YouTube and Instagram and people who move to LA, and it's like roses and flowers and candies and shit, like, oh, all I gotta do is find an apartment, and oh, let me find stuff to do. Well, sis over here don't have money right now to find an apartment. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna have a nice apartment with a nice hill view, a nice little view of like LA. I can see it. Ooh, that's goals. Like that is so goals. Just a house with a pool, view on the city, like of LA. Goals, honey, goals. So yeah, right now it's struggle time. It's time to figure out how to pay my bills. It's time to figure out life in general. So